For the first time in more than a decade, there's been a major shakeup in American travel. The readers of Travel Plus Leisure have spoken, and they've crowned a brand new #1 U.S. city. So today, we are going to figure out exactly how Santa Fe, New Mexico managed to steal the show.
You heard that right. After an incredible 12-year run at the top, Charleston, South Carolina has officially been unseated. The new champion is Santa Fe, a high-desert city that voters just raved about, especially for its stunning landscape and incredible food. But honestly, that's just scratching the surface.
So what's the secret sauce here? How did Santa Fe pull this off? Well, to find out, we're going to take a little virtual day trip. We'll explore all the key things that travelers fell in love with. From sunrise in the mountains to craft beers at night, let's go uncover the magic that really makes Santa Fe, the city, different.
Okay, so our day starts where the city's whole identity is born, in its high desert landscape. We're talking 7,000 feet up. The air itself just feels different. It's crisp, it's thin, and it has this amazing quality of light that artists have been trying to capture for generations.
So before that sun gets too high in the sky, you do what the locals do. You head for the hills. The Dale Ball Trails are this incredible 24-mile network of paths that just weave through pinyon and juniper trees. It is, without a doubt, the best way to get your bearings and really plug into that natural beauty that defines this place.
Right, after all that fresh mountain air, it is definitely time to refuel. But here's the thing about Santa Fe. Breakfast isn't just a meal. It's your first real dive into the local culture, hitting up spots that have been the absolute heart of the community for decades.
And listen, these aren't just some trendy spots for tourists. These are the places that locals themselves vote as the best of Santa Fe. We're talking about institutions like the Pantry, which is famous for its classic New Mexican breakfast, or a Horry's, which has been hand-roasting coffee for 40 years. These are the places that are the real backbone of the city's food scene.
As the day warms up, we're shifting gears. We're moving from the raw, natural landscape into the cultural soul of the city. And midday in Santa Fe, it's all about two things that are completely, beautifully woven together. It's one-of-a-kind architecture and its world-class art scene.
You literally can't walk a block in downtown Santa Fe without noticing these unique, earth-toned buildings. But it's so much more than just a style choice. It's a building tradition that goes back centuries, made from a material that is just perfectly suited for the desert.
So, what is it? Well, at its core, adobe is actually pretty simple. It's just sun-dried bricks made of earth and straw. It's this ancient, sustainable building technique that's been used for thousands of years all over the world. But it has found its absolute perfect home right here in the climate of New Mexico.
And the reason it's so perfect for the high desert, it all comes down to something called thermal mass. Basically, those thick adobe walls soak up the sun's heat all day long, and then they slowly release it at night. So buildings stay cool in the summer and warm in the winter completely naturally. Its only real weakness is moisture, which makes the dry New Mexico climate a perfect match.
Now, what's inside all those beautiful adobe walls? Well, one of the most concentrated art markets in the entire country. Just let that number sink in for a second. Over 100 galleries packed into a historic half-mile walk. It is an art lover's paradise. And the art scene here is just incredibly diverse. You've got everything from the historic Pueblo-style galleries on Canyon Road to cutting-edge contemporary museums in the Railyard District. But here's the most important thing to get. In Santa Fe, art isn't just for decoration. It is a conversation.
And wow, that conversation can be deeply powerful. I mean, just look at this quote. An artist is using a traditional, centuries-old stitching technique to map the radiation cloud from the first atomic bomb test. This is exactly what sets Santa Fe's art scene apart. It's not afraid to engage with the region's really complex and sometimes very difficult history. As the sun starts to set and it casts that famous golden glow on all the adobe walls, the city's focus shifts to another kind of art. Its unbelievable food and drink scene.
When it comes to fine dining, Geronimo is the name you'll hear again and again. It's always on the best of lists, both locally and nationally. It's set in a historic adobe home from 1756, and it just perfectly captures that Santa Fe blend of history, elegance, and seriously world-class food. But the food scene is so much bigger than just one restaurant. You could have the iconic elk tenderloin at Geronimo one night, and the very next, you could be diving into legendary New Mexican chili at La Choza, a place that literally calls its red chili unparalleled. Or you could explore James Beard-nominated Asian fusion at Alchemy. The range here is just staggering.
And you know what? That creativity doesn't stop with the food. It extends right into what's in your glass. This city has a serious, serious passion for locally made beer, spirits, and wine, and it's become a huge part of the whole Santa Fe experience.
The local breweries here are basically institutions. You have Santa Fe Brewing Company, which is the oldest microbrewery in the whole state. Then there's Second Street Brewery and Rowley Farmhouse Ales, which are both beloved by locals for their incredible range of beers, from classic IPAs to really complex sours.
And these breweries are way more than just places to grab a drink. They're community hubs. On any given night, you can stumble upon local folk bands, jazz trios, or touring musicians. They are the perfect place to cap off a perfect day in Santa Fe.
So after our full day, exploring everything from mountains and mesas to museums and microbreweries, we're right back where we started. What is the secret ingredient that makes this city so uniquely special?
It's this incredible fusion, right? The history isn't just in a book. You can actually touch it in the adobe walls. The art isn't just something to look at, it's the city's way of thinking about itself. The food is a direct expression of the land it comes from, and that high desert landscape just infuses everything with this unforgettable soul.
When you get right down to it, the City Different isn't just a catchy nickname, it's a promise. It's the promise of a place where that line between natural beauty and human creativity gets beautifully blurred, where the past is always with you and where every single experience feels authentic. And that feeling, that sense of wonder, is captured perfectly by this one voter. Santa Fe isn't a city you check off a list. It's a place that keeps unfolding, revealing new layers and new discoveries every single time you come back.
And that really leaves us with one final thought. What is it that truly makes a city unforgettable? If Santa Fe's big win teaches us anything, it's that it's never just one thing. It's that rare, almost magical combination of history you can feel, art that makes you think, and flavors that tell a story, all in one incredible place.